new addition to the zoo. Hello and welcome back to Jack's Mini Zoo, and today we're going to be, well, we've got some new pets. In the last video I redid that enclosure right there. I'll put a link up, I think here. But yeah, so I've finally got the creatures to go into the enclosure. So I'm going to show you them right now. Okay, so the first creatures are sun beetles. So sun beetles are this really colourful beetle, and I've only got the larva at the moment. So the larva is the grub that it is before it turns into the beetle. So I've got 3 in this container. These are the 3 small ones. So I have 3 right there. So I'll put them back in. And then in this larger container I have a really big grub. So this should be a beetle quite soon. Massive. Okay, so these grubs, they are really beautiful, especially when they're older. They'll look something like this. I think it's there. And but these, it will take a lot longer for them to, especially for the little ones, it will take a lot longer for them to actually form into the beetle because of how small they are. But this big grub that I have here, it wouldn't take as long. I'm estimating about a month and it'll be a beetle, but for the rest I'm estimating about 3 to 4 months. But yeah, so I've also got this big bit of rotting wood right down below me, and I'll also be adding that into the enclosure as well. That'll just be extra food source for the beetles. I also have oak leaves, dried up oak leaves, and that is in amongst all the soil, so that'll be perfect for them all to eat on. And I'll also put fruit in there, so if they do want to eat some fruit as well, it is perfect for them. So I'm gonna add them on. Okay, so this is the enclosure. As you can see, I've took everything out, and what I'm gonna do now is just move all of this over to one side to make room for the rotting log. So the rotting log, this will be a good source of food for both creatures going into this. So definitely for the grubs. So this is the rotting log. As you can see, it is. I could rip this apart if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I quite like it to stay in place. So now what I'm going to do is just mould. I might have to take some of the dirt out. I might have to take actually some more dirt out. I'm just going to get this right to the ground. I mean the glass at the bottom. And I just push that down. There we go. Then I can put some of that on top of it actually. There we go. That looks quite good, I think. So the rotting wood is under there. And now I'm going to add what I want back. I probably won't add as much as I had, but I still would quite like this piece of wood in it. So I'm just going to add that like that, and maybe a little bit of bark. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I'm going to add the grubs. Okay, so I'm actually going to put all of the dirt that's inside with the grubs in there with them, because it is really good dirt and it's all got nutrition and leaves and stuff. So I'm just going to put that on the top, and then I'll show you them actually burrowing down. So I'm just going to take a handful. I might get a grub. Just put it in there. put this little bit of banana in. They probably won't eat it, but it did say that they might. So I'm just going to put it right here. And then when they're older and they're beetles, I'm going to put this jelly pot in, so it's a constant source of food for them. And that's when I'll be adding fresh fruit every day, so it's much more efficient. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding the last creature. So this is one of the, well, probably smaller than some of the grubs, especially the big one. But it's not a grub, and it's not even a beetle. Let me just find it. And here it is. So this right here, this is a Burmese beauty millipede. It is so small at the moment, and once I put it in there, I probably won't see it for about 3 or 4, maybe even 6 months, because of how small it is. And it will just burrow down and it'll eat all the rotting wood, the leaves. It could occasionally come up to the surface and eat some fruit, but it is very unlikely. But I really don't mind, as long as it's in there, it's happy. I might actually in the future add other millipedes, such as rainbow millipedes or even like Congo millipedes. Never the giant African, because this is a bit too small for them. But yeah, so this is actually the perfect size for a Burmese beauty, and it will just, as soon as I put it in there, I can guarantee it will just burrow straight away. So I'll be adding it now. Okay, so I've just added the mealworm, but I didn't manage to get any footage of it burrowing down because it burrowed so quick, and I don't actually want to disturb it or disturb any of the grubs anymore. So yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you for watching Jack's Mini Zoo. Make sure to like and help me get to 100 subscribers by, well, subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one.